So we've all heard the warnings, right? Don't skimp on sleep. But what about the other way around? It turns out the whole story about sleeping too much is not at all what it seems. And honestly, the data can be super misleading.
I mean, we know this stuff. You don't get enough sleep, and you're just asking for trouble. We're talking everything from mental health struggles like depression and anxiety to really serious physical problems like heart disease and weight gain. This is pretty much settled science. And that's where this magic number comes from. For most of us adults, somewhere in that 7 to 9 hour window is the sweet spot. It's where you want to be to stay healthy and, avoid all that bad stuff. Okay, but here's where it gets kind of weird. If not enough sleep is bad and 7 to 9 hours is good, then logically, sleeping even more should be amazing, right? Well, that's the big question we're going to untangle today. Because when you first look at the data, it's just confusing. You see this U-shaped curve. On the left, yeah, no surprise, sleeping less than 6 hours is linked to a higher risk of dying prematurely. But then look at the right side. Once you go past 9 hours, the risk shoots right back up. So what in the world is going on? To really get our heads around this, let's use a simple analogy. Forget the charts and the data for a second. Just picture a statue standing in the middle of a park. Trust me, this is going to make it all make sense. First off, the statue. In our little story here, the statue, well, that's you. It's your body, your mind, everything. Just standing there, dealing with life every single day. Now, every day the park gets busy. People are running around, maybe leaning on the statue, causing little bits of wear and tear. This is just the normal stress of life. A tough day at work, a hard workout, all that stuff that leaves its mark. But every night, after everyone goes home, a fixer shows up. And this fixer is sleep. Its whole job is to come in and repair all those little dings and scratches from the day, patching up the statue so it's good as new for tomorrow. But sometimes, right in the middle of the repairs, a loud siren goes off. Beep, beep, beep. That's your alarm clock. It scares the fixer away before the job is completely done, leaving some of that damage behind. And over time, all that unrepaired damage builds up, and the statue starts to weaken. Okay, so if sleep is the hero of our story, the fixer, then why would letting the fixer work longer be a bad thing? It just doesn't add up. This is the whole mystery, but the answer is actually incredibly simple. You see, the problem isn't the fixer at all. The thing is, sometimes the statue isn't just dealing with everyday wear and tear. Sometimes it's being hit by something way bigger. It's being hit by a hammer. And this represents a serious underlying illness. Think of something like an infection or an autoimmune disorder, or even cancer. This isn't just causing little scratches anymore. It's doing major, heavy-duty damage to the statue. And here is the absolute key to everything. When the statue is taking a beating from a hammer, the fixer has a monumental job on its hands. It's not just a quick touch-up, it's a massive all-night repair project. Your body naturally demands more sleep to fight back and try to fix all that damage. This brings us to probably the most important rule in all of science. Correlation doesn't mean causation. Just because two things are happening at the same time, the long hours from the fixer and the damage from the hammer, it doesn't mean one is causing the other. So, let's put it all together. The illusion from the data is that more sleep causes a higher risk of death. But the reality? A serious underlying illness, the hammer, is the real culprit. That illness is what causes both the need for more sleep and the higher risk of death. The long sleep isn't the problem. It's a symptom. It's a clue. Now, before you start freaking out because you love sleeping in on the weekends, we need to be really, really clear about something. Sleeping more than 9 hours is absolutely not some automatic sign that you're sick. I mean, think about it. Teenagers are practically building new bodies. Of course they need more sleep, like 9.5 hours on average. If you're physically active, your body needs extra repair time. And elite athletes, they can sleep 10 to 12 hours a night when they're competing. It's all about giving the body the recovery it needs. So, after all that, what's the actual bottom line? What's the signal that you should genuinely pay attention to when it comes to how much you're sleeping? Here it is. This is the real red flag. It's not just about sleeping a lot. It's the combination of consistently sleeping more than 9 hours and still feeling tired, groggy, and unrefreshed during the day. That feeling is your body telling you that the fixer is working like crazy, but still can't keep up with the repairs. So what's the game plan? It's actually pretty simple. 1, listen to your body. If you feel like you need more rest, get more rest. Simple as that. 2, If you're dealing with that combo of long sleep plus constant fatigue, that's your sign to talk to a doctor and see what's going on underneath. And 3, and this is crucial, never purposely cut your sleep short because you're scared of oversleeping. That's like telling the fixer to go home right when the hammer is doing the most damage.
Look, at the end of the day, you have to remember this. Science has never found a single way that sleep itself is harmful to you. It is the single best tool you have for regeneration. Your body knows what it's doing. Trust it.
So let's just reframe this whole thing. The next time you wake up after a long 10-hour sleep, instead of worrying, oh no, am I sleeping too much? Maybe ask a different question. Ask, wow, what is my body working so hard to heal right now? It's a small change in perspective, but it makes all the difference.